Brian, hey, you've been running a coffee shop for years now, and you've developed your own philosophy around coffee. Let me start with this. What was the turning point in your life when you realized you wanted to commit yourself to this business?
Hey, Donald. Honestly, it wasn't some romantic moment. It was absolute chaos. I drank 20 cups of coffee during a tasting session, and that's when the idea of opening my cafe was born.
Let me clarify that moment. 20 cups at once? What were the consequences, and how did that shift your mindset?
The consequences were rough. Insomnia, anxiety, racing thoughts. But that moment made me realize how much coffee means to me.
What was the hardest part when you first decided to start a coffee shop? Many people think it's all romance. You buy a machine and start pouring coffee.
The hardest part was stepping into the unknown, researching the market, building a model, learning roasting service psychology, and finding my unique concept.
How did you choose the location? A coffee shop without a good location is almost doomed.
I spent weeks observing neighborhoods, tracking foot traffic, competitor density, and searching for a place that felt both lively and cozy.
Tell me about choosing equipment. Many underestimate how important it is.
Equipment is crucial. The espresso machine is the heart. The grinder is the brain. I tested models for months and learned the science behind extraction.
What about your team? Finding baristas who love coffee as much as you do must be hard.
Finding the right team is tough. Baristas shape the entire guest experience. I hire only those who love coffee and love people.
What are the biggest pluses of being a coffee shop owner? What keeps you inspired?
The biggest plus is creating a space people emotionally connect to. Seeing a guest's wow moment from the first sip is priceless.
And the minuses? What stays hidden behind the scenes?
The minuses? Heavy responsibility, equipment breakdowns, supplier delays, price fluctuations, and constant quality control.
What problems do coffee shop owners face most often?
Owners often struggle with consistency, staff turnover, and rapidly growing competition.
Speaking of competition, is it really that tough? How do you stand out?
Yes, competition is intense, but a strong identity atmosphere and unique offerings help you stand out.
Tell me a funny or unusual story from your shop.
Once, a customer brought a boot-shaped mug and insisted we fill only up to the heel because the flavor opens better. I still don't know if he was serious.
What helps you avoid burnout? Hospitality work is very emotional.
Purpose keeps me from burning out. Knowing I'm building a place for community gives me energy. Watching the cafe wake up in the morning is inspiring.
Give a few tips for beginners who dream of opening their own coffee shop.
My advice: work as a barista first, invest in equipment, build a brand, and double your starter budget.
And what about becoming a successful coffee shop owner? That's different from just owning a shop, right?
A successful owner constantly learns, experiments, analyzes, and personally connects with guests. Success equals quality plus atmosphere plus authenticity.
Let's say I want to open a coffee shop tomorrow. What should be my very first step?
Your first step is defining your concept, understanding why people should choose you.
And here's the question everyone on my channel waits for. How much does a coffee shop owner actually earn? Even a rough range.
Earnings vary widely, but with stable customer flow and controlled costs, income can range from modest to very comfortable, but it requires daily hard work.
Brian, thank you so much for this honest and incredibly deep conversation. You didn't just talk about coffee, you talked about passion, about the journey, about how one crazy moment with 20 cups can change your entire life.